Deputy Director over here, and first of all I will give you a briefing about our center. Our center is called the Office of Reception Center for the New Refugee from Tibet. The center was established in the year 1990, and we have a branch office at Kathmandu, Nepal and Delhi, India. The new refugee, they first arrange their journey by themselves from Tibet, then they walk through the Himalayan, and when they reach Kathmandu Reception Center, our center will provide them free accommodation, fooding, medical treatment, transportation, etc. While they are at Kathmandu Reception Center, the UNHCR, United Nations High Commission for Refugees, supporting the Kathmandu Center, and they also issued them the ID card. Then Indian Embassy in Nepal, they also issued them the special entry permit. There is a white book, and after that, then the new refugee have to decide where they want to go after getting orders from this center. All this, the form they have to fill from Kathmandu Reception Center. So after completing all this paper process, then Kathmandu Center arrange a bus for them, and they also provide border escort facility for them. Then that border escort them through the Nepal-Indian border Sonoli, and then they drop them to Delhi Reception Center. Then Delhi Reception Center further arrange their journey to Dharamsala. Then once they reach here, their first priority is to see His Holiness Dalai Lama. Then on the basis of their special entry permit, the Indian government further issued them the registration certificate. This is a stay permit until they complete the education. Then after getting audience and after completing their RC making, then we send them to different institutes like school, monastery, nunneries, etc., old age people house, etc. The children from 6 to 13 years, they are sent to TCV, Tibetan Children Village School, and Tibetan Homes Foundation, Missouri, in alternate way. Then from 14 to 17 years, they are sent to TCV Suja, is also a branch of TCV, and from 18 to 30 years are sent to Tibetan Transit School, is also called Sherab Ghazal Lobby. Then monks and nuns have no sort of age limit. They choose monastery as per their own lineage, and accordingly we provide recommendation letter to their respective monastery and nunneries. Then elder people like who are above 65 years old, then all these people, we arrange them to elders people's house, mostly here in Dharamsala and all over India. Then those who do not come under all these three categories, then because of the age and like that, then we provide them support, financial support for 1 year. We are receiving four categories of refugee from Tibet. The largest number is school-going children. The children from 6 to 35 years can go to school. Then this is the reason because though we have school inside Tibet, but then in those schools the Tibetan children are not giving that much care and concentration, and most of the school teachers are not very qualified, and they don't take care of children much. And another reason is they try to brainwash them, and they are not providing the education that we Tibetan want to learn, like our language, our culture, our history, etc. So for this reason, many parents inside Tibet, they're taking lots of risks and send their children alone with some other guide or some other escapees at the age of like 6. And second like a group is monks and nuns. As we all knew that the monastery inside Tibet are all become like a tourist attraction point. Then Chinese work team, they permanently stay in the monastery, or they oftenly visit to the monastery, and they hold they are forced to hold political activities, and in those political meetings, they try to convince the monk to denounce His Holiness Dalai Lama in a very peaceful way. If they don't obey them, then they start doing harsh on them. Then they put like a camera in almost in every monastery. Then they observing what monks are doing and what monks are talking. Then most of monastery inside is surrounded by Chinese armed force with guns everywhere. Then because of this reason, many monks they risk their life and then escape to India to have better opportunity to continue their religious practice. And third is political prisoner and political activists. This is the group who been peacefully demonstrating inside Tibet because of just for saying long live His Holiness Dalai Lama. They will be put in prison for like more than 3 years, 4 years, at the maximum like 30-35 years. Some are getting life sentence, some are getting like a death sentence like that. Then even though they have completed their sentence period, they were again kept as a house arrest. They've been denied from all their rights. If they are monks or nuns, they are not allowed to join monastery or nunnery again. Their health been completely deteriorated because of the heavy torture and beating inside prison. When they came out of prison, they have to go to hospital. Even if going to hospital, they have to take permission from high authority, and there's no sort of financial support for the medication from government. And for this elder people who are above 65 years, they all came here at that age to see His Holiness Dalai Lama and to do pilgrimage. This is the group we are receiving here, and we mostly receive people in the winter time as compared to summer. This is because all the mountains are covered with heavy snowfall. There's quite less restriction on the border area, but then in summertime we are receiving less people. But then after 2008, all the situation become more tense. The border become more restricted. They put extra armed force on the border, and also they put lots of armed force inside Tibet. Then this day you can see the Tibetan in our own country become minorities, and wherever you can see is Chinese people and Chinese armed force. They've been keep watching what Tibetan movement inside the Tibet, carrying guns every day in their hand. Yeah.